welcome to the July edition of Fandom Forecast. This one's a little bit later than usual, sorry guys, but it's also the last one we're having during the summer. So I hope you guys find some really cool stuff to get you through the rest of the summer before school starts. So to start off, I have actually quite a few manga to talk to you guys about. I'm sorry, there's probably more manga this month than there is anything else. The first one is called Gacha Girls Core, and it's like in another universe, you got reincarnated type thing. But in this universe, everything you get and every power you have is dependent upon the whims of the Gacha gods. So if you guys don't know, that's like when you have to like spin and you get like a random quality, some item. Usually in games, it's like for like pieces of clothing or avatar skins or stuff like that. So that in general is just called gacha. So, because they gotcha. It's kind of like the City of Lost Wages. They gotcha. So, yeah, that should be interesting. I can't wait for there to be a final boss battle and he rolls like a common and it's like, ooh, I'm dead. The next one is called The Dangers in My Heart. And this is about this boy who like lives his life kind of like, it's like a thriller in his life. Like everybody's like some part of like a spy corporation and he's like fighting all these like evil powers that be type thing. But he's just a normal high school kid. And he has this crush on this really popular girl in school. And he thinks, oh, no, she's too normal for me. But he doesn't realize that she's weird too. They didn't describe how she's weird. So I'm very curious now. And I'm very much looking forward to finding out. The next one is kind of along the same vein, the Eminence and Shadow. He decides if he's ever reborn, he doesn't want to be the Demon King. He doesn't want to be like the hero or the protagonist because that's boring. He wants to be the Shadow King. So he wants to be that person behind the scenes who's making all the decisions, but nobody can find and nobody can defeat because they don't know who's actually making the decisions. What he doesn't realize is that all the people he's fighting and all these organizations that he thinks he's making up in his head are real because he got reincarnated into a world they existed. So all of his little subordinates are actually fighting these people. So it seems kind of similar to Overlord to me, if that makes sense, but that's the best they got. The next one is called The Yazukas Guide to Babysitting. So basically along the same vein of Tales of a House Husband, it's the Yazuka babysitting. It should be super fun. I'm looking forward to this a lot actually. Okay, the next one is called Trapped in a Dating Sim. The world of otome games is tough for mobs. Basically, this guy is reincarnated into an otome game, which for those of you guys who don't know, it's like a dating sim for girls. That's kind of the genre of the games. And he's one of the many guys that you have to choose from. So it's just kind of his adventures as like a faceless male in this genre of game. So it should be kind of cute. The next one is called Level 1 Demon King and One Room Hero. This is about this Demon King who is vanquished and she's been reincarnated and she's very small. And she goes back to find the hero who defeated her in her last life, only to find that he's kind of become, he's just fallen apart. He's living in like a studio apartment, everything, there's trash everywhere. He doesn't take care of himself at all. And it's kind of her trying to whip him back into shape because she needs a worthy adversary to fight because she needs to get revenge for when he killed her. And that's kind of the vein of this series. And it sounds super cute. The next one is called Chilling in Another World with Level 2 Super Cheat Powers. So in this one, instead of being reincarnated directly into the world with OP powers, he basically doesn't get those powers. Everybody thinks he's like the weakest thing ever until he suddenly hits level 2. And then all of a sudden, all of his stats go to infinity. So now everybody's suddenly interested in him and wants him to fight for them. So, you know, it seems kind of like Shield Hero. I'm realizing that a lot of these are kind of like other things that are popular, but they're still cute and I still kind of enjoy them even when they're similar to something I like. So I hope you guys will too. And then the last one I had was Reborn as a space mercenary. And this one he's reincarnated into another world as the captain of like a super spaceship, and kind of goes with the adventures with that. So that kind of seems more like a sci-fi for people who are more sci-fi. I'm more fantasy. I'm sorry guys. I do try to include some sci-fi every now and then, I promise. So I think that's about it for manga. Sorry, I know there was a lot of them and they were all basically, hey, I got reincarnated with this different quirk. Sorry. Next is video games. There was one I was super excited to talk to you guys about this month, and that's called Chris Tales. This one it's an indie developed game, so I'm kind of looking forward to that because Stardew Valley was awesome. And this one is kind of unique because you're like dealing with multiple layers of time, and so you're able to see how your actions like reverberate through the spectrum of time. So that sounds super exciting to me, and I also kind of love the art. It does look really cool and kind of unique. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Next is the board games. The first one I wanted to talk to you guys about, it's called Power Failure, and basically you are planning a power grid. So you're racing against the others to build like the biggest power grid you can, not only to make money, but also to, support the civilization. I'm assuming there's gonna be some aspect of that involved. And it sounds like it's gonna be intricate but fun. The next game is called Nice Buns. I know it makes you giggle like a 12-year-old. It's fine, or 9-year-old or less. I feel like a middle schooler. It's fine. Sorry to all middle schoolers out there. I mean it the best way possible. Basically, this one you're at a dumpling buffet and you are trying to race to fill your plate with the best dumplings. And to do so, you must steal from others and get, you test your dexterity and try to get it as fast as you can and things like that. And it sounds super cute. Plus the name is funny, so finally, they are making a Dragon Prince card game. It's kind of like the Naruto card game that came out recently. Each hero has their own little deck that you play with whenever you play with them, you play as like either 2v2 or 2v3, so basically it's a duel of two groups of players. So you form a team, each pick a hero, and then you duel. So it should be actually kind of cool. I'm looking forward to it because, Dragon Prince, yay! Last but not least, there's only one movie / anime / TV show that I felt was worthy of highlighting this month. And that is, of course, My Hero Academia, Boku no Hero Academia, World's Heroes Mission. So I'm super excited for this. I know that, all the spoilers say that, Deku is going to end up being chased across the world, which should be fun. And oddly kind of mirrors what's kind of happening in the manga right now, if you guys keep up with the manga on like Shonen Jump or anything like that. But yeah, I'm super excited to see it. The movies are usually pretty good, even if they're not, if they don't fit directly into canon. Also, some of their outfits kind of look like something out of Fire Force, so I'm kind of interested how that works out. So I'm super excited. But anyway, that is what I had for you guys this month. Hopefully this will tide you over until school starts. We may or may not be continuing these in the fall. We may be wrapping them into a podcast. So if you guys are interested, keep an eye out for that. I hope you guys all have a great month and enjoy the rest of your summer. Don't forget to turn in your reading logs for your free books and also do the survey so that you have chances to win wonderful prizes. We have telescopes, we have iPads, we have awesome stuff. So don't forget to do it. And that's it. Have a great day.